was I planning on doing next? The age-old question. I think overall, I think I want to get back to the horrible platforming section. And just return to pain. Oh, wait. There's gotta be a better way. Oh, it is connected to down there. Yeah. At this point, going... Yeah. Okay. I was about to say, oh no, I gotta go back to the Great Bellway, actually, or whatever, because I need to... I should probably try to get there via... the bell boy. My bell boy, my boy of the bells. But we've opened up a variety of weird shortcuts since then. Ow. Also, I caved and just asked Andrew, like, which part of the game did you actually play when you said... Because he said that he thought he made it to Act 2. He's like, yeah, I probably made it to Act 2. So, like, okay, open the game. Show me your map. And, no. His entire map was Moss Grotto, Marrow, Hunter's March, and Deep Docks. That's it. And then he quit because he said the game was too easy. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. This whole time I was like, Andrew breezed through this? How far did he make it? I'm like, did you fight the last judge? Did you fight the last judge? Whoa. Oh, is that a fake out? It's just a piece of debris? Oh. I thought I made a discovery just now. I was like, whoa. So Andrew barely fucking played this game is the real answer. And then he called it too easy. And I'm like, you... Like, guys, on some level I get it. It's always a little valid to be like, I'm just not having fun with this game or whatever, for whatever reason. And just not continue. But... putting it in my brain that he was living, that the game was too easy for him was cruel to then find out how little of it he actually experienced. And I'm like, what do you mean? You have no idea. He's like, yeah, I like the fast travel guide. And I'm like, yeah, that's a thing you do at the beginning of a game. So we now have the shortcut back into this area. That one spot looks like suspicious, like it becomes a shortcut too, in some way. And we're now going to try to use my theory where I think you can use the needle throw to get across the part that seemed impossible, which, I don't know, it's probably just my fault. It's just me failing to internalize that mechanic, but I also feel like it just wasn't that internalized. Oops. I do feel like there's some mechanics in this game that, with how non-linear it is and how challenging it is and how ambiguous it is, how you're supposed to continue through these areas, like, you just don't necessarily get the time to fully integrate how every single nuanced part of your movement works. Because there's often just other ways to get around, and you're often not being tested on that particular thing. Like, to take Celeste as an example, it's mostly a series of, like, linear levels, so, like, they're iterating on an idea in that Portal kind of way, and making you really, like, figure it out over time. But yeah, I do remember there was enemies you had to, like, skewer at. Oh, fuck. I forgot what this was like a little bit. So it is on me. To some extent. God, fuck. It's a terrible start. Oh, no, I meant to fucking hover. Wow. Abysmal start. Okay. Can you come down here? I have to... Alright, so I have to platform up just to try to aggro him. No! No. This is kind of a nightmare, damn. Okay. Got him. Ah! I'm just built to suffer, man. I'm just built to suffer. I'm just having a rough time, man. Just having a rough time in this area. Just not consistent enough to be able to get through these the way that I need to. No, no. I went left instead of right. You can't platform on the left wall. You only platform on the right wall. That was actually kind of clean. They really want to push me into the spikes. Boy. Okay. Platforming is so taxing to me. I cannot stress it enough. Like, I know I eventually made it through a lot of Celeste, but this stuff fucks me up. Like, it is mean. Man, I'm remembering back when my freaking Patreon always wanted me to play platformers. It was fascinating because I had no history of playing platformers on the channel. They just spontaneously decided to be like, yeah, play Crash Bandicoot and all these Mario games. And I'm like, I'm really bad at them. No, no, no. Okay. It's the devil's work. Oh, it makes sense. Oh man, people are probably yelling at me when I did that Celeste-looking mountain earlier. And I just didn't understand what to do next, so I gave up. That's the challenge with the situations where you're just like, I don't know how to do the platforming super well. I haven't been tested and given a lot of lessons on that particular mechanic necessarily. Oh, doesn't work on that side. Okay. What an incredibly sloppy... Wow, that mechanic makes this way easier. Look how shit I was when I made it. God damn it. I mean, that's what I did. I did that on purpose. I created that, but I still managed to startle myself. Alright, so there was like... So now we're back to the previous shortcut, right? Ow. I can also platform up this. I need to revisit this hole now. Which, yeah, there's a bench all the way down there. We're going back to the previous checkpoint because I opened up that particular spot. Yeah, haha. Alright, so I haven't died yet today. That's a good start. Now I'm wondering if the reason why it felt like it was really hard to do what I had to do in the snow level in time for a bunch of those zones was because I actually need to do the needle throw in order to do certain moves. Like I didn't need the move in order to succeed at all. I had those other ways, but the other ways were way slower maybe. If all goes well, I'll be there this episode to try again. Those enemies are not amazing for this shortcut. Huh. Not hugely a shortcut necessarily. And up here. Ah. Want to hit the big spike. Ah, I'm so bad at wall jumping, damn. Nope. I don't think there's anything there. Let's go left. Oh, is this just a casual walk? Maybe some enemies? I'm not encountering that plant right now. Or whatever the marbly thingy is. This enemy's attacks bounce more than the previous version of the guy, but not in a very aggressive way. Oh! Oh! Wait, oh, that's a high jump. Okay. Oh, that actually worked. Was not sure what to expect there. Okay. Hi. Raging Conchfly. Oh, this is the spouse of the dead one. I don't know about spouse, but did it spit out that? Ah! It just spits it out? Damn. Rope game though. Ow. Ooh. Oh, I got hit. Alright. I need to stop getting hit by that. Did it hit me twice? One projectile? Uh-oh. Look at me standing still. Oh. Damn it. It's hard to hit this enemy except for when they specifically go beneath me. I just jumped right in front of that. Huh. As runbacks go, this is pretty relaxing actually. I immediately conquered the thing that I was having trouble with. And now I have a shortcut that means I don't actually have to do any of that level up anymore. I just have to do a series of really normal long jumps where I fight one guy. Where's the enemy? Oh, they're up here. Right. Alright. I can dodge these guys, can't I? Ah! Straight up messed up with that jump. I'm shocked that this was not the final gauntlet, but instead actually just kind of like a relaxing walk to the boss fight with one enemy that I can probably skip. Yep. Ooh, okay, they almost got me, but I got away with it overall. Ah, oh, that sucks. Unnecessary damage, damn. Rough start. Oh, I thought that was a later stage move. Oh, I can hit it back at you. Interesting. Alright, not doing great at hitting them so far. Okay, the fact that I can knock it back does make it a little easier just to attack them during that part, if I time it right. Ow. Ow. Uh-oh. Ah. Ah. Okay, that's a lot of once. That's a lot of once. Didn't I predict this boss fight? I'm trying to remember. Like, not only would, like, the scorned lover of the one I killed show up, but also that, like, I feel like I mentioned, like, there might be babies and stuff. Damn. Alright, so I really fucked up my main heal that happened, which really made it really hard to recover and continue. And that bit at the end's a bit overwhelming. One of my gut reactions in that situation is to spam projectiles just to try to clear out the number of enemies, which are hopefully persistent, like there's just 4, and if you kill them they go away or something. And otherwise, if they're being summoned per attack, then you're fucked. Why is that where I landed? But unfortunately, those enemies are kind of hard to hit, because they're not really on screen very much. That's a bit of a challenge. My longer heal is a bit of a struggle here because a lot can change very quickly in this fight. Ow. Well, that's bad. Oh, that's bad! The multi-hitting, damn. I lost my armor. That went from like a relatively safe, like, I should think about healing situation to being like, no, your armored health is gone. You're only alive because of that one trinket you have. Oh god. Oh god. Ah! Okay, there's a lot to process visually here. Shit. Oh, fuck. I don't even understand how my health is going, so... Okay. Sorry, I need to talk. I need to not talk. I can't. If I start a sentence, I'm trying to finish the sentence, and then I can't fucking react in time to shit like that when I see it happening. But yeah, like, what I'm trying to express is that I don't even know where my health went. Like, it feels like most things do 1 damage during this fight, which is not that bad, but I also feel like the number of times I'm getting hit doesn't account for how much damage I'm taking. So... It feels like some of the things multi-hit, like they don't do 2 damage, they just happen to hit me more than 1 time in a row. But which is 2 damage, but I mean, like, you know, there isn't a 2 damage hit in the process. Anyway, I need to lock in that classic conundrum of trying to do a commentary series, but all of the things that you do are so fucking skill intensive, from the platforming to the boss fights, that you can't fucking say anything because it fucks up your reaction time and makes you lose more. Oh boy. Oh boy. No! Ah, fuck. Now you're here. Oh. Ah, damn it. Alright. Now I might as well just try to farm the heal. Not enough. It's not really a fight where you die very quickly, so I might be able to farm the heal by just avoiding my silk. If it's not too inconveniently placed. Oh, shit. Wow, good job. Wow. Wow, I just died so fast. Oh my god. Okay, something does more damage than I think it does. All of my health was gone and the armored health was gone? Oh, fuck. Okay, that was some million damage. It was a terrible attempt. Alright. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, the drills multi-hit, I think. Do they multi-hit when I hit them back? Oh, God. What? It fucking turned around and hit me from behind? Like, what is even happening with that projectile? Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn. Oh, wow. It's really one of those deceptively challenging fights where it just seems like all the attacks are pretty straightforward. But you have to react to them spawning in any possible location on the screen at any moment. And that's just like a lot. Just like it's a constant reaction time test where you just don't know where things are gonna go and where they're gonna come from, and then have to formulate your you have to formulate your response on the fly. This looks destructible. No, just suspicious rocks. Let's have a perfect run of not going undamaged. I successfully heal a lot of times, but overall, thinking about silk management, like I always expect it to, just fucks me up. I don't want to think about when to retrieve my body during the fight. It's more to think about. I'm trying to space my attacks around it and stuff. It's just bad. Just get it as soon as possible and move on. I don't need mental stack. Oh god. Okay, that was 2 damage. This guy just does 2 damage usually, right? And I just thought that it did 1 damage sometimes. It certainly explains some stuff. Oh fuck. Oops. Wasteful. No! No! Every time. Alright, got a little spammy with my stuff there, but I'm just like, fucking die. Ah, damn. It is hard to get a heal in during that part. Whew. So yeah, as I was worried, those enemies do not die. You cannot kill... I mean, you can kill them, but they don't die. If you know what I mean. You can kill the babies that are getting summoned, but they're not going to actually go away. They'll just be back next time. Man, these fake ones. They keep making me think I'm destroying something, and then it's not. Hey, there it goes again. Nope. Okay, suspicious ledge. Maybe it's just so it's not a trust fall, like if you do happen to go that way, they don't doom you. At water's source and coral's heart, our lord born, last to rule. Spooky statues. Hello. The floor spike. Conch cutter. Spiral weapon fashioned from a hardened conch spire. Throw it at an angle that can ricochet and catch prey off guard. Huh. It's got to be really strong to be worth it though, right? Because like, you know what really catches prey off guard? A projectile that goes just forward really fast and kills you. Like I don't need to surprise my prey. They're not human players. I'm not really psyched about the idea of an inconsistent projectile that you hope hits them eventually from how it bounces around. But maybe it's like A, really strong, or B, can multi-hit. Maybe it persistently bounces around the map and hits them more than once. Ooh, that was an expensive attempt. I really spent some resources there. So I guess we did it. Like that was... Yeah. We did it! I guess that's the reward at the end, is you get one weapon. Because it's like, I guess it's like an extremely optional area. But I did get the bit of the oil quest a while ago at this point, so I could have left, I guess, but obviously I'm doing a let's play, I'm here to do everything. So we know about 4 of these things. I don't know how to get Courier's Rasher, in that I don't know how doable it is! Ooh, I got stuck on something. This is spooky. Dale pledged to his... Is that his throne, or is that where he died? I mean, it is where he died, but I'm like, is it a throne, or some other thing? And there's just a bunch of, like, people frozen around him. Oh, okay, I forgot I didn't do that. Spooky. Alright, so now I guess I'll try the horrible, horrible snow area again. Just get these The top left corner of the map is apparently just horrific platforming. Unless this isn't the top left corner of the map. What if there's just more? What if it just keeps going? What if the map expands several times over in size like in Elden Ring? But yeah, at the moment, don't even know where the last one is, so hopefully I can piece together where that is at some point. Alright. Did this tremble earlier? Yes. Oh. Is that just a one-off thing? I think that might have been a one-off thing. I wish they would stop doing that. 'Cause yeah, it like crumbles as if you're doing something, but I don't think I'm doing anything. I think that's just not what's happening there. Let's see. Should be able to just head right back down now. What is that bit again where there's a... Oh yeah, that's the place where I definitely need to have like some kind of jump up, big move. Be it a double jump or like a charged high jump or something. So much faster on the way down. Okay, what do you say we cut a deal? I go back to Mount Fae, and I get somewhere approximating where we left off before I continue the episode, because I feel like that took a while, and it might take some practice to get there again, but I also have to travel for a bit, but we'll get there. Okay, I'm in the tunnel with the evil turret monster. So I'm just stupid, I guess? I don't know. Because going through here, there's a bunch of those weird little white creatures that have, like, wings. And you really do only get through those sections by doing the needle throw at them. And yeah, I'm never going to use the correct name for that move. That's just what is intuitive to me. I don't remember what it was. But, yeah. Right around... That's kind of hard to say. Around here or something. You can only really continue by doing the needle throw at them. So I had to know that. It just didn't, like, carry over intuitively to where I got stuck, I guess. Or I'll find out that I can't do this, I guess. Maybe my theory's wrong. It is admittedly different enemies. Because over here it was those white thingies that don't do anything. But over there it was the same things that were down here earlier and up this entire shaft, which is the guys that explode into a giant halo of needles, which are admittedly less appealing to try to throw a needle at and platform off of. So that could explain some of my confusion about how to continue overall. But yeah, it's I don't know. I think it's just me panicking and stressing and being really frustrated by the time I get this far in the level that I just straight up hit that enemy and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck do I do? What the fuck do I do? Because the further you go without a bench, that's more and more challenging stuff you have to do right every single time to even get that far. And then you get reset all the way back down to here. And you have to start the entire process all the way over again. And it takes several minutes. And I fuck up constantly all around here and have to start all over. So so many attempts I don't even get to try to get over here. So just at some point I'm just like hitting my limit on my patience and my stress levels and so on. I just kind of like don't think it through and lose track of like what my options are. It messes with me. And time limits in general. There's a history on this channel where I can deal with long-term time limits. In fact, I love them. I love games like Pathologic and like having this like ongoing optimization puzzle of like how do I play best over what are my best choices of how to spend my time and resources in Pathologic and Back to the Dawn, and those are some of my favorite games. But very short-term time limits of like, do this right now. Figure this out right now. Think of the solution in the next 30 seconds or next 1 second and so on, or you're going to die. In this case, being enforced by the fact that in this game you have the cold mechanic here, making it so you have to do everything as fast as possible. and always have the right answers and never pause and never think, because then you freeze to death if you stop thinking for a second. And I think this whole area has like an ice pool under it, so it's even worse. If you fall, you're just immediately dying from ice too. It's just a lot. This is a lot to process at once. But yeah, like similarly, my Outer Wilds playthrough is much enjoyed by many people, and a lot of people say it's like their favorite playthrough and so on. It even gets recommended in the Outer Wilds subreddit and stuff like that. But there's one puzzle section that's very time intensive, if I remember correctly, or like I don't know if it had its own personal time limit, but more like the game has a built-in time limit, and there's like a puzzle gauntlet at one point that's pretty long. And you just have to like do all these rooms correctly as quick as possible, because you have to solve this whole sequence in a single like 20-minute segment, or you have to start the whole thing over. And like I do get really frustrated and stressed during a part of that episode for similar reasons. Anyway, I don't have my full silk thing because I missed my silk because it's in the fucking vertical part and I can't go back for it without starting over. So cool. In fact, I guess if I succeed at this, I'll have to go back for it. I guess not. I can just lose my silk. I think I only have like 50 stuff on me because the whole zone I just finished had no enemies that drop beads anyway, because they're all monsters. So I don't really have much to lose, I guess. I'll just have to like kill myself to make it spawn closer to get it. Because while it is gone, I do have less silk, unfortunately. My meter is shorter because they make it the default length when you don't have your silk thingy. Anyway, I've talked for way too long, procrastinating on the part where I try to do this part now, trying to backfill my explanation. Yeah, sorry for being annoying and human in this playthrough, because I genuinely did— ah, fuck. I did just like fuck this up, basically. Oh god. Trying to farm some silk because it lets me do the needle move more rapidly. Oh, that helps too. Okay. Oh, so my health is full now, and my silk is almost full. I might not have to worry about my timing of my needle moves here. I'm not at the thing yet that I said. Huh? Really? Well, I might have blindly placed that there based on the idea that that's the first the map goes. So I might have thought that's the furthest that I've made it so far. I think that what I just did was the part I thought was impossible. All right, let's see. Oh. Okay. So that was really easy. Bench! I can't believe how easy that was. Okay. I just blanked on what to do in the stress. And I just fucking breezed through it with no effort just now, with the correct mechanic in mind. Oh, that sucks. But also is great news for me, because it means less stress. I'm a little iffy on gathering these right now, because I don't want to lose them. How do I get to this bench? Do I go outside and down, maybe? Warmth here. Is this gonna suddenly play more like a level? Because I would love that too. If it could play more like a level and less like a platforming gauntlet. This has just been a relaxing episode by comparison. I really like, to some extent I earned my way through the shittiest stuff in the last few episodes, and now it feels like now I'm just breezing through the last 5 feet of each zone and just being confused by how easy things seem to be. Oh. Okay, I have hard rosaries, so at least there's that. Oh, imagine... Oh, because they gave you some over there in the other room, but not enough, which is rude. Oh my god, imagine getting this far in and not having the rosaries to actually have the checkpoint unlocked. That would suck. Oh my god, this is such a long level to not have a fucking checkpoint. I guess we're going up, which fits the shape of the level we saw otherwise too. So there's like a zone to my left that's like a dead end, so I should probably go explore that. What's over here too? Okay, the more rosaries here. Okay, they might have given you a reasonable amount if you fully explore the zone. What the fuck is down here? Gonna die? Let's get back out. Okay. Is that our friend's hat? It looks like our friend's hat. Can I have some heat? Is that heat? That's heat, okay. Ooh, that was stressing me out a bit. What's that? Memory crystal? Oh, it goes in this slot. Reflective stone with mnemonic properties. When taking damage, a memory of the bearer is formed of crystal. The memory will shatter into sharp spines if an enemy comes into contact. What is that? Sorry, I need to reread that. What the fuck did I just read? When taking damage, a memory of the bearer is formed of crystal. The memory will shatter into sharp spines if an enemy comes into contact. Huh. That's a confusing description. A memory of the bearer. Like a memory of me is formed of crystal when I take damage. Then if an enemy comes into contact, it sounds like I charge up spike like Thorns damage when I take damage, but instead of immediately doing Thorns damage back to people, the way that Thorns usually works in games, it then waits for someone to touch me, and I just have to hope that that doesn't also let them touch me and hurt me, because that would be kind of pointless if I just take physical damage. Yeah, a lot of enemies hurt you by physically touching you, just by running into you. I don't know. That's going a little too lore heavy, and I'm like, what the fuck am I reading? There seems to be nothing here. I'm gonna die. Okay, so there might have been... Yeah, I think there was enough rosaries scattered around if you find all the secrets to launch this bench, to get this bench opened locally. Oopsie. Alright, so that's all open. What's here on the left? Interesting opening right there. What? Oh, it's not an opening to a door or anything. Oh, fragment. Ow. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that is a mask fragment. But it's in the middle? Okay. Seems inaccessible at first glance. There's a guy here to attack. Is that helpful? It does not seem helpful. I don't think I can move that enemy to put them in a better position either. I don't know what that enemy is there for. I don't know what they're going for. Is this one of those cases where you can damage this thing but kind of for no reason? Ah! This seems inaccessible at the moment. This seems like a jump higher situation. And we're gonna want that, because that is a mask fragment. Oh my god. Okay. That's enough to get the thing, too. Did I buy the other mask fragment already? Probably. I'm getting close to another... That's a big deal. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna rest and come back next episode. With new hope in my heart. I hope it doesn't get squandered by the next leg of this being a nightmare, but if nothing else, I have a checkpoint, so I don't have to replay the part up till now anymore. So that's nice. And now I'm suspicious that this might be where you get the double jump, because that seems like a thing you would backtrack for after finishing the zone, and then be like, I can jump higher now, yay! Here's a mask fragment, specifically reinforced as a thing that's incentive to get in the middle of the zone. I think that in particular, because level design-wise, it would just be kind of a dick move to have this zone be completely traversable and completable. And then there's just, in the middle of this, there's just one spot where you need a double jump to get a mask fragment, and then you just have to backtrack through the first half of the zone like 10 hours from now. Like, that would suck. Like, these kinds of zones are kind of streamlined in a way. Like, this one has a bunch of shortcuts, so you can get back to parts of it more easily. This one, I just don't see why they would do that, so I don't think they would. So that makes me think I get that ability finally, which will be cool, because that means I can clear out all of the red spots on the map, like those two. So that'd be good too. In fact, those are all of them, aren't they? I only have 3. Because some of the other jump higher spots were actually rings. But those are the spots where I need to physically jump higher altogether. And there might be more, but we have to remember where they are. I don't remember what the deal was with this one. It says door, but that's just like an up here. Is that separate from the door? How do we trust our own past icons? Who knows?